Welcome everyone to another Immortalized in Stone. Hope everyone's doing good out there. Just wanted to throw out before we get into all the good stuff that this week I'll be putting up a few more pieces for sale. So I want to mention to any of our viewers what I got because I always feel I should give you guys the first shot. Prices we'll discuss because I haven't picked them out yet, but basically it'll be what they cost except for some of the rarer stuff. So basically I'm going to be selling Gamora, the EX, the Angela EX, the Mark 42 EX, the Apocalypse EX, Thor OG regular, which has a slight imperfection on it. That's a maybe. It depends if I get a good enough offer on it. And then some more stuff I'll be adding, but those are the main. And my whole Street Fighter collection. So I have a Ryu and Satsukin edition. I have a custom Mai that's a one-of-a-kind. I have Chun-Li, which will be a really good deal because I had to glue her to the base because I didn't think the way she fit in it, to me, it was driving my eye crazy because I'm a perfectionist and it looked like she was kind of not straight. So in order to get her straight, I glued her in there. So that would be a really cheap piece. And then the no, those three are it because I sold the other piece already. So those are all for sale. So this way you guys all know. And now if there's anything to discuss, I know a lot of people are excited for Thanos coming. So I guess that would be the main thing to discuss.
Yo, John, you got a lot of money, bro. You should throw me a statue, John.
those two commissions alone would put most of us in the poorhouse.
I'm debating getting that XM diorama, but it's going to be like $3-4 grand, and I'm like, damn, I don't want to do that on a piece.
Well, like I said, man, I'm trying my hand at doing a couple of commissions, see if I can make some scratch on that. I will tell you, I was really happy about the Berserk line because I'm a huge Berserk fan since the 90s, right? Mm-hmm. And then, I used to collect Art of War, which were these like 10th scale and 6th scale statues that were like hundreds and thousands of dollars. And I got rid of most of my stuff because I was always pissed because I can never get a quarter scale Guts or Zod or anything like that. If I want to get it out of the park, I was all pumped when I saw the Black Swordsman. I was like, holy shit, that's awesome. Then I saw the human form Zod, and it kind of looked like Akuma to me a little bit, So I was like, wow, that looks hot. But then I saw the Griffith, which was my character. They fucking took a big fat dump on it, dude. I mean, that one, and then they put out the Armored Berserk, which was another one they shit on. I just sat there, and I was like so disappointed because I was dedicated to collect those things. But the first two that I mentioned to me are hands down the best renditions that I've seen yet. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I'm looking at this. I forgot your name, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm looking at your 52 Superman. It looks like just like the prototype. So I'm hoping we get the same quality. That looks good, man. Yeah.
Oh, it does, man.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, let's check it out, So yeah, what I was gonna mention is, look at all. So I'll tell you right now, where the hell is Black Manta? All this DC. I'm glad to see the.
Oh yeah, tell me about.
Come on, dude. Give me an Aquaman.
Oh, we need another Joker. We need another Joker. Another Poison Ivy.
Of course, man. We need another Harley Quinn. Yeah. This one, she has fucking Hello Kitty.
Yeah, we need another Trinity.
Yeah, Fate. What do you think of all that that DC remake? Fate.
I'm sure it's happened.
I want to get your intake since you're a DC collector, a big time DC collector too, not just a DC collector.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just took a look at this Martian Manhunter. I'm like, oh.
What, Tweeterhead? The Tweeterhead one?
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's 5th or 6th scale, but I heard it was pretty good. I didn't get to see all of it.
yeah. It's not. It's not the 4th scale.
Just like that.
What do you
No, well, it depends. It depends. I really can't judge on the remakes.
Uh-huh.
Are you talking about Harley Joker, or which ones are?
Well, pretty much all of them, because they're all remakes.
No other DC character exists except for Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman. Joker, same fucking characters over and over again. I mean, come on, Manta, Gorilla Grodd. Give me some villains. Scarecrow. Fucking, come on, man. The Riddler, for God's sake. Penguin.
Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze.
It depends, though. It depends. Because especially when it comes to Harley.
Right?
I like the Suicide Squad Harley, and I mean the comic book Suicide Squad Harley.
Right, exactly. So do I.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this one could be that Harley.
Yeah.
And then I wouldn't have any problem with it.
Right.
So that's why I say it depends. I have to see it first.
What do you think about the Trinity Fate? Did you see it?
Is that supposed to be quarter scale?
Yeah.
What is?
They're all 6 remakes. There's 6 remakes.
I'll pass on it anyway. I like the originals anyway.
What's supposed to
I mean, the Wonder Woman looks nice, but I'm not going gaga for her, so it's okay for me.
What up, Carlito? Show me the way.
It's gonna be hard to top that Superman PF portrait. In my opinion, that's like one of the best portraits I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, the portrait on the Superman is kind of.
Yeah, I at my first glance at it, I was like, that looks pretty hot because, of course, I love the Brainiac. He's holding the Brainiac head. I think Alejandro, it looked pretty good. It looks a little slender, but I don't know. We'll see.
The Batman.
So happy New Year, motherfuckers!
Hey,
2018. What up, everybody?
I'll show you the way.
Yo, happy New Year, everybody. Yo, Fate, what up, son?
What's good, man?
What's going on, guys?
Yo, I don't think I seen the
to get myself in there.
Go to Sideshow's Instagram, their Instagram page, and they did like 2 behind-the-scenes pics for each Trinity piece.
I'll bring it up.
It's basically like an all black combat Batman.
Yeah, tactical suit Batman, right?
Yeah, it's pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie. The only thing is the head sculpt looks like the half-scale head sculpt.
Yeah,
looks like the same Batman.
That was a pretty fun. I got to tell you though, the armor Batman in quarter scale I thought was a really good looking statue. I thought it was great. The Batman versus Superman one, I thought it was pretty good. I thought that looked. I'm not a DC guy, but I thought that looked really good. So.
I'm feeling this Martian Manhunter right now, man. Damn, why didn't y'all do it quarter scale, man?
Well, that's the problem. That's what we're talking about. You bring up all these remakes, but you have still no Flash, still no Manhunter,
no Robin,
still no Green Arrow, no Robin,
no classic Robin.
Yeah, there's so many characters that they could have done. Oh no, we're gonna reissue 7 pieces that have already been done.
6, 7, yep.
I think this tweeter head right here is my. Now I did like it was the Catwoman. Now I'm gonna have to give it the Martian Manhunter.
Did you see their Superman? Their Superman. They have a Superman, yeah.
It looks like almost on. It looks like the PF.
Yeah, it looks like the PF. Yeah.
That's supposed to go with this series. What, Martian Manhunter?
Yeah. Type in Tweeterhead Superman. Yo, what do you guys think of this?
I'm not gonna get the 4 scale one or the 5th scale one, but that's good for the new guys though.
Carlito, that's all gonna help.
Carlito, remember the Iron Studios Superman?
Yeah, I was just gonna.
Remember how? Oh, were you gonna show the extra? No, the other head.
The 3 heads? Yeah, I saw it.
You saw that? All right.
Yep. I'm on top of it. It's a good year for Superman.
It is, right?
A lot of fucking Superman coming out. I love it.
What do you think about the new Superman?
Which one? The Sideshow one?
Yeah.
Or the Primes?
Sideshow.
I don't like that Brainiac thing going on, but I like it. Looks cool.
It looks cool. That's it.
Really, the only thing I liked about it was the Brainiac head.
Really?
Yeah, the face, I don't know. The face doesn't call Superman to me.
Looks just like
what do you
me.
think about this portrait, dude? Like this portrait, like geez,
Well, that portrait's
I'm
not
thinking
bad,
that.
but the one
Very
that was
nice.
on it, the one that was
Hold on,
on it with his head turned kind of looked horrid.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Maybe it was just a bad angle or camera shot, which Sideshow is known for doing, taking horrible pictures.
Oh, Dave, congrats, man, on your piece there.
Oh, thank you, man.
Wow.
I hate the portrait on this thing.
On which?
Oh,
Yeah.
This guy right here.
No, it's good, man. That's
It
like
looks
the best
like-
part about that
His
piece.
Yeah, it
head
looks
looks like
like-
a. It looks like the.
dump.
It looks like his face looks like the guy from the movie where he's like, it puts the lotion on itself. Or you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Yo, this-
talking about
Who's that
Buffalo
actor's name?
Bill.
Buffalo Bill. That's what it looks like.
Buffalo Bill.
I can't get
Come
past
on,
that.
that's the one that's Superman, man.
Yo, those 3 portraits are nice, man.
I mean, if you like that art of this Superman, then he looks okay, but nah, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, I mean, if
I
I'm
really like that
I'm
piece.
gonna go New 52, I'm definitely going Prime One.
Yo, I agree with you, David. That face is like really nice. It's like it has like a manly look. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I dig it, man. If they can fix that base, maybe.
And the pose and the suit.
Mhm.
I don't like the suit at all.
He's about the face he was just showing.
Yeah, the face. I really like that face. Yeah.
I dig it.
What else did you get with that Superman? Is there anything else that came with him or no?
No. Instructions, man.
Oh,
Oh,
wow,
that-
okay. How
Oh.
many pieces is it? How many pieces? Parts?
It's just just the cape separate, and it's the whole piece, and then the 2 portraits. The regular portrait, in my opinion, it's not even worth it, man. The exclusive, or like I like the laser. The only thing that I don't like was the cape. It's super cheap, man. I don't know if it's PVC or some, because I guess they didn't want to make it that heavy.
Yeah, exactly.
At first, it weirds me out because I think it's gonna fall, but then the more you look at it, the more you get used to it. But man, he really looks like it's like floating, man. Yeah, I really dig it.
You like
but
the paint
overall-
apps?
Did anyone get
Oh, yeah.
2099?
No, but I've seen pictures. It looks awesome.
Yo,
Oh.
didn't I tell you guys when I went to Comic Con? I was like, 2099 is gonna be the piece that puts Prime One on the map. Dude, that
Mhm.
piece is incredible. Like when you
looks
see
amazing.
that thing in person, the blues and the reds, God, like it's like gorgeous, like actually amazing. That
I
one
guess
and
the weapon on his back are really fragile, but everything else people are.
Oh yeah, I saw a Red Titans video. I saw like he broke it or something.
No man, but it's super. This whole column is super heavy, right here.
How's the body? Is it solid?
Yeah, it's all.
Oh.
It's not that heavy though. Like I thought it was gonna be heavier. I guess just because it's floating, I guess they try to make it lighter. But it looks exactly as the pictures you see on the
Yeah.
on like when it first came out. Like it looks perfect, man.
Now, how's the width? Wise, if you
Can you fit it into a Vesta?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can. Let me see.
No problem.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Shoot, if he's got Lobo in there, he's definitely going to get that in.
Yo, you should put him next to the other Superman so we could all see.
I know. I actually opened it. I'm gonna pack it this packet and open it back when I move. I didn't even want to open it actually. I want to pull a Chris and just store it. Just a pain in the
Full
butt.
Chris.
Yeah.
Well, it
Are you-
makes sense if you're gonna move anyway. It's like
Yeah, I
you
honestly
open it and you gotta box everything.
Did Lantern
back.
Yeah, I pushed it back for a couple weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to get some pre-orders done, so I pushed it back. I'll get them in late January.
Dude, you're gonna be so amazed by that Green Lantern.
Dude, if this is awesome, I'm just gonna be blown away by
It's better than this. It's
No,
better.
I imagine that.
Like that Green Lantern is like next level.
Yeah.
Cause you see how like the Superman, it kind of has like a lot of gloss on it, right?
No, I agree. I agree, but I don't know. In camera, it looks shinier in pictures, but it's a lot. It's more matte than I thought.
Yeah.
But I know what you mean, man.
on the Green Lantern, it's like the green is super glossy, but then the black is matte, so it's like it really pops, dude. Like that Green Lantern is like amazing. I wish I could afford it now.
What I like about these statues is you can post them next to each other and they match perfectly, man. Like the base matches, like that's why I love these.
Are you gonna get the whole line?
Yeah, it's already So I'll be pre-ordered, except for the Wonder Woman and the Batman.
Yeah, I like the new one
too, in my opinion.
The Wonder Woman, the new 52 Wonder Woman, man, I don't even want to get her, man, but I feel like I have to.
No, I'm saying the new one.
I like, I like the new one much better. I like that Sideshow one.
Except the lasso. The lasso is incredibly cheap.
That portrait though.
Can't be worse than the bushy one.
I was gonna show you.
It's like they use the gold stretchy string for her lasso.
What do you guys see the PF, the Wonder Woman PF, the new one?
Yeah,
the movie one? No, the movie one.
No, this one.
Oh, the movie one looks terrible, bro. Oh my god.
The face looks like a Barbie.
It looks like I sculpted, bro. Like it looks terrible. I want to pull a picture. Hold on.
Yeah.
It looks horrendous. I don't know why they even try, man. I'll find it and I'll show you guys. Yo, did you see that? Did you guys see the picture of the Gambit? They're saying it might be the XM Gambit.
What?
Hold on. Pull it up.
The one with no paint?
I'm pretty sure XM is not allowed to do Gambit.
Yo, this guy's saying it's the Gambit one, bro.
Yeah, that's the one. Yep.
No, I don't think so, man. Because they're not allowed to do quarter skill. They're not allowed to do rogue. They're not allowed to do Gambit. They're not allowed to do Nightcrawler.
I wonder why.
Where they post that? They post that?
I think that was due to that whole licensing deal with Fox. But now Disney.
Oh, maybe actually. Then, yeah.
Yeah, because I was just sent from them, and here's.
Yo, to be honest, that render probably shouldn't have gone out. The guy that posted that, he's like really notorious for hating on XM. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's just one of those things that they didn't want getting leaked out. But
yeah, because these are the pictures I was given from them. So, you got this.
Oh, the Iceman. Nice. Dude, that Omega Red.
The Omega Red.
That Omega Red, John. Is he still here?
Oh, my God.
I like that.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. The Mystique.
Oh, never mind. I don't like it anymore.
Then we have Gambit.
Happy New Year. Nice.
Yeah.
Like that.
So those were the pictures I was sent to show.
So what do you guys think about the Magneto? You think it's fixed now, or?
I mean, it looks better than the original. I still prefer the Magneto on Throne.
Oh, definitely.
I think it looks. I think if it was released like 3 years ago, it would have been fine. But with like, especially like if you put this next to their Wolverine, like there's no comparison, right? Like,
hey, can you show a quick picture of that?
100 times better than.
Yeah, the colors was the issue. Yeah, I like it better now. The paint.
It fixed these shoulders. I like that.
Yeah.
That was my issue.
Yeah.
I'm really glad they didn't go underwear though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the fabric cape, man.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah.
The fabric cape ruins it for me.
That's
some characters can pull it off, but not this one.
Yeah, because if you're not masterful at sculpting that cape the right way, it's just going to look horrible. That's when you call up fate and say, come on over.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I like it. I like it because of the options. But it's either or with me. Like Superman, like his Superman. I like it the way it is. I wouldn't touch it.
What do you guys think of this for my females in armor line?
Nice. That's cool. You don't have
Yay
an
or
XM,
nay?
right? You don't have an XM yet?
No, this might be the first one.
That's nice, man.
Yeah, I saw this one.
Dude,
This
that's
is
another
pretty
good story right there, man.
I think the Magneto will depend on the price. If it's like above 6, I don't think people will buy.
It's a lot of things at prices where they shouldn't be.
No, very big time.
And I'm not talking about just the inflation. I mean, I'm seeing some crap put out there for stuff that should not be at that price.
I don't know if you guys saw this piece.
Yeah.
Nice.
Really cool, but I think they have to be careful how they make the rings.
I think you get the classic or the modern look, I think. I'm not sure if they're...
It's very cool looking. Havoc was always a cool character. You just had to be able to pull him off right.
Yo, you guys probably won't recognize this, but look what I just got in. Yo, I am so proud of this.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I am so proud of this. This is like 2002, brand new sealed, first edition. Never opened, dude. I'm actually like... I have this in my collection now.
I swear, I wish I had all my shit just so I could give it to him.
Yo, Omar,
I sold. I mean, I didn't sold them. I gave them away to the kids that played years and years ago.
Omar, somebody in the chat is asking, do you hate Bushy Wonder Woman or Sideshow Wonder Woman more? The original Wonder Woman.
The Bushy.
Bushy.
Yeah. The Bushy Wonder Woman, the face sculpt is nice, but overall quality is not up to par with the side. The Sideshow one, the quality looks great. Like metal sword, heavy shield. The base is like super heavy. It's just the problem is the face sculpt, right? But you can replace that. You can't replace anything with Bushy, right? Like you can't replace the whole statue. That's the problem. And Bushy one cost me like $850.
Yeah.
Well, this one's like what? I don't know, like $500. That is my biggest like gripe with it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I actually have to like bring it out here and show you guys like just how bad it is. Actually, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Like that's literally like 1,000 Canadian that I'll never get back.
Hey, show me that one you're talking about, man. If you hate from that.
It's downstairs. I put it away behind like everything. I can't move it.
I think I've shown this before, but I'm asked to show it. So hold on. Have you seen this beast?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice beast.
That's nice.
No, why they do that?
Do why?
They just done with the book. It would have been like, because then you wouldn't get a seam line on the arm.
Yeah. Oh.
With the book, it's nice though.
All right.
But the beast on desk will never be topped.
That piece is amazing.
That piece is. Anyway, guys, I'll be right back. I gotta go pick up somebody.
All right. Yes, sir.
I mean, you guys are quiet tonight.
Trying to look something up real quick.
Well, I'm just trying to see what all the guys, like Carlos, the other DC fans, think of all these re-releases.
I do. Yeah, I'm interested to hear what Carlito has to say about the whole reboot.
All the Superman or the DC stuff that's coming out.
All the DC in general.
Unbelievable. Finally, our turn. Our universe is coming.
Our turn.
fucking our turn now. I'm loving the Superman shit coming out. Everybody's doing a Superman.
Everyone.
The one with the Daily Planet. I love that piece. You seen that one? The one coming out. Eric Sosa's doing a second one.
But it's like they're all doing Superman. I'd love to see somebody tackle Clark Kent.
That would be awesome.
You know, pulling open his shirt and
Well, I think they had one, right? The who's that? Bushi made one, or
yeah, he did. There was a custom by Peter Tibish, I believe.
Yeah, it was that extreme sculpture. It was pretty good, actually. I thought.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, the one where he's stepping in the water. From the
that was pretty awesome. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I'm just hopeful that maybe sometime this year or in the near future you can get a. For me, it's Christopher Reeve. I definitely want something like that. No, not that shit from Sideshow, whatever the fucking twerp. It's like he's fucking having a cardiac.
Hands all over that.
Oh, Ben, how the fuck do you do that shit? That's like I mean, one thing not to get the face sculpt portrait, but then try to like that pose is retarded. Look at this guy's pose, beautiful, Dave's floating, nice, looks beautiful. It looks understandable. That's what it is. I just don't understand that. Just don't get it.
That weird pose with the water squirting out of the dam.
Yeah, not enough bass. That bass is disgusting. That was like the worst. I can't even believe that it's sold out. But I want to see people resell that. I want to see it for like $100. Fucking idiots. Did I say that? I'm so sorry. But anyway, yeah, I'm very happy. I'm super excited. Now, I'm not like you guys. A lot of you guys are just jumping on a whole goddamn line. I can't do that. Not anymore. I can't. I got my money's all invested in condoms, and so just it's either statue or Okay, just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah, I just wish they finished the DC, the rest of the line, so we could. I could finish out my cabinet.
Well, you could forget about Flash. I think that's not even coming.
That's sad.
Question.
Yeah, at this point, I might have to go with
the Prime one.
Yeah.
I mean, but question: when the originals came out, right, the Batman Superman, was it released like shown one by one, or did they say straight up, "Yo, this is the three that are coming," and they showed it like back 5 years ago? You guys remember?
No, I don't remember that.
Artwork. That's it.
Yeah, and they were always hinting at the Flash.
I know, because what it looks like now, they're gonna speed this up, man. Like they straight up showed 3 out of the bat, and I see like a Flash coming up soon to match with the new line.
So the big question is how many? What's the ES on Superman and Batman and Wonder Woman?
Yeah, that should be interesting. 10,000.
And then what's the price? Yeah. It's gonna be stupid, dude. I'm waiting to get those.
I see the price 550 probably.
I bet you the EX is gonna be like 2,000.
Jumping off the going to the other universe, did you guys talk about Thanos yet?
No, not really.
We brought him up quickly, but that was really good.
Is he selling for 3,000, or is that just what people are posting on eBay for?
No, this
People are posting.
over $3,000.
Yeah, I saw a guy.
Not sold out.
I saw one of the collectors that I know very well, and he's been on the show many a times. He's selling the EX for $2,000, so $3,000 is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Has anybody bought it yet for that money?
I don't
Just
know.
for that extra head sculpt, man.
I sold my shit for 2 G's already.
Oh my god, nice.
You did?
Yeah, I showed it like 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
so many. That's the thing that got me. It's like so many people were hyped for this piece, and everyone that I know that was hyped for it put it up for sale. So it's like I guess they didn't really care about the piece.
They're hyped to sell it.
I mean,
That's right.
Exactly.
Well, they're actually capitalizing on the moment because this is with the time to move. Probably they're gonna get one, that's paying for free. I mean, if you sell it for $2 and you could get the regular version,
Oh no, I agree. Especially
fuck it.
since
Someone else pays for it.
you know a customizer is going to make a better head for that.
Oh, they're already working on
Yeah.
Unmasked one.
Mm-hmm.
I would love that.
So I went on eBay. The only one that I saw that's actually sold for 1,500 exclusive.
Okay.
So
I
that's the
called-
only one I saw.
I
So
called
it's-
Sideshow up today. So I asked them to actually charge me my last payment. See if they can, have it started the shipping process for tomorrow, so I can have it for next week sometime. But they're charging me on Monday. I won't do it unless I had an early email, stating that I can pay for it early. But there's like a couple of guys that I saw. One guy texted me. He's like, "Yo, dude, I got mine shipped already." So I'm like, "Wow."
Yeah, well, it's fun. It's actually funny because you want it, you didn't get it. I'm
Right.
trying to postpone mine, and they sent me the link to get it early, and I'm like, yeah, that ain't happening.
Yo, now they're letting you postpone it 2 months. I've noticed.
Yeah, but I don't even know how to get it into the screen for that piece to postpone.
No, maybe you got locked out.
What do you mean?
It won't allow you to do it because you're.
Are you on payment plans?
No, I don't have a payment plan.
Oh, so you have to be on payment plans to postpone it.
Oh,
But request it to go on payment plans. You at least have to do one payment to modify it. So you do one payment of it, and then you can modify it to you can push it back to what, April.
I'll look into it. I got to decide if I even want it.
And then
Because to be honest with you, I've been looking a lot at the original Sideshow one that was done with Mistress Death. And you can still pick up that for a good price. Because the question for me is it going to fit well with the rest of the throne pieces since it's so gigantic? I mean, I don't want it to overshadow the size. That's my big problem.
But that's the good thing about the payment plans. Like, postpone it, wait for the videos and reviews, check it out. If not, just cancel it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Maybe if I move a few more pieces, I'll think about it.
Mine's just gonna sit right here. I'm gonna light that motherfucker up every night. Click, click.
Let's see.
Click, click. I'm gonna put him on a Weibo. My phone, turn them on, turn them off. I'm loving it.
Yo, Fate, check this out. It's a switch up for the Martian Manhunter.
Hey, there's a Superman right there. Oh wow.
That's sick.
That's sick, dude.
Looks like a grasshopper. Cool.
Yeah, it's just a shame if it doesn't fit in scale with the rest.
It looks like Swamp Thing a little bit.
No, don't start.
Kind of
Yo,
For a month.
I got a question for you guys.
Yeah, the Superman looks good.
What if they say like all the new DC pieces are all PVC now?
You can, pass. Pass.
The new Superman,
Pass.
like PVC.
If it's 350, then yeah. And PVC, I'll take it.
It's 500, like 550, 550 average.
Fuck that.
Well, you kind of got to say that would be a good pose for the Christopher Reeve.
No, this one is.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah, that's a nice one.
I'd rather not have the whole Daily Planet stuff, but I like it.
Now, Carlito, what size is that Flash you got in there?
Down there, that's the quarter scale, man.
See, now that's a good looking Flash.
And I raised them. I have them on like a stand on the bottom, so you come up a little bit. I like that piece.
Yeah,
Came fucking broken. Fucking from some guy in Italy.
All right, this is the production piece for the Wonder Woman.
What the hell? That looks nothing like her.
What happened?
Oh no, somebody dropped the ball.
There's no shading whatsoever on that.
It looks horrible. It's like a porcelain doll.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a question, guys that have been in the game for a long time, in the statue game. So I put down a down payment to get on a list for, I'm not gonna name the fucking statue, I don't want the statue anymore. So I put the money down before they send out a notice of like all the regulations, right? Of their policy. I wanted to get a spot. I PayPal this motherfucker, right? So now, mind you, I got another statue coming from the company that I paid for. So now I went back to him and said, "Yo, bro, I don't want that piece." He tells me that the community or the standard law is that we should do is I have to go out and try to sell my spot to somebody, or I take the loss. Now, how do you feel about that?
Fuck yeah.
Huh? How does that work?
I don't know how that works in fucking jump land.
What about your art? What loss? How much? The whole piece or
how much? How much? What's the deposit?
200.
Yeah.
200, and the piece is about 750.
I mean, I've heard of people doing that.
Yeah.
But
Carlos, did you know?
do I think it's fair? Not really. I mean,
again? Oh, okay.
If it's a popular piece, it should be able to sell the piece.
Yo, Carlito, what's this was it's a custom piece?
Yeah, it's a custom piece.
And you lose. Did he tell you in the beginning NRD?
Nah. It was like soon as I saw it go up, I hit him up, I sent it, and then he said to me that he posted that before. So I got proof that I sent him the payment before he posted the actual rules. So I don't want to go back and forth. I'm like too old to be arguing. I was going to go through PayPal and just fucking say, execute a stop. Because if he wants to fuck around, I'm going to give him, I'm staying quiet. I don't want to blow up his spot because I'm going to get crazy. But
How long ago?
Man, I fucking, this piece ain't even going to be out until probably July. I paid him like in October or September last year.
Did it or was goods and services?
Yeah, but the thing is that I do it through my card. You know what I'm saying? Because I got PayPal connected through a PayPal account, so I got like my business PayPal, and then I got my Amex and my bank card. So I'm a very nice customer. On my Platinum Amex, full of concierge. I'm like, yo, I just got fucking robbed about 6 months ago because on the comments I always write.
4 months.
Right, it's more than that, a little bit more than that. But I write on the comments. I write what's it for. He never executed the figure. We don't have no fucking contract in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Where it says that this is going to be payment plans. It was just a deposit. The statue never came through. I want my fucking money. So close his account or they put a stop on it. I mean, we could fuck around and not, he may hurt me for 200, but I may hurt him for a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Just for time and aggravation. Then I'm just gonna blow his fucking spot up. I'm gonna get really fucking nasty. And I'm not gonna do it on Facebook. I'm gonna do it on fucking YouTube.
Let's go.
Why don't you see if he'll work with you? Have you talked to him yet, or call him?
Talk to him, but he's trying to be slick and he's trying to be quiet about it, so he doesn't want to come back and forth with me. So when that happens, when communication ceases, that that one party doesn't want to keep continuing fucking around because he doesn't want to deal with my bullshit, right? I just left it alone like I'm sleeping, but I'm not fucking sleeping. So if you're watching, and I know your friend's watching, I'm coming, motherfucker.
Yo, Carlos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna front. All like these little custom groups. I don't know, man. Like every pre-order I've seen go up, it states that like non-refundable deposit. Like I've gotten a deposit back from RCB.
Right.
And like I was surprised, man, because to be honest, I thought I was gonna have to go on BST and try selling that shit. So I don't know, man. I feel like with the customs, it's kind of a courtesy to just give you the refund back because you gotta remember they're not a full company. It's like it's a 2 or 3 guy team trying to put together a statue. So when somebody backs out on them last minute like that, either you're not gonna get your refund immediately because they gotta recoup those funds, or I mean they just count it as non-refundable. I mean if you didn't know that it was non-refundable when you sent it, It's a little bit sticky.
Because you know the transition was that I bought a statue straight up from him right away, right? And then I saw that new one was coming, so they let me know about the second one. I was like, oh, all right, you know what? Let me get down on that. All right, so send me the money. But at no time that they send me no NFRD on that second statue. You know, I didn't have no info. I sent them the money. So that I'm buying the first statue, and I was like one of the first dudes. And the second one, dude, I told him in time because this shit's not even in production yet. The second one, it's not like, they don't even have all the spots allocated for the 50, the 50 statues that they want to sell because they're not doing too well.
Right.
So I'm like, you know what? I saw something that Sideshow made one, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take Sideshow. Fuck it. So that's why I don't want it. But anyway, we'll see. I'm just like, debating on whether or not to go fucking fight this. It's the principle of the fucking thing, you know what I'm saying? Because the fact is, it's my fucking money no matter what. I don't give a fuck about the involvement of their business side of it. That's something that happens to be business. My fucking money. So he's still gonna take my money. He's still gonna fucking have to make that commitment on that one piece that I was supposed to have. He's still gonna have to try to sell it. Oh, he's gonna fucking eat it anyway. So keep the fucking 200. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want a bad reputation? Because then that's the last time you're gonna see me. I got fucking money, motherfucker.
I hear where you're coming from, Carlos. I'm not speaking times I know, but I'm just playing devil's advocate for now.
I know, I hear you.
With customs, man, like, to be honest, like, whenever I'll pre-order a custom or I see one, like, I just take it for granted that for those are non-refundable. Like, don't expect to get Sideshow customer service like, oh, sure, no problem, within your 30 days or, there was a problem, it's taking longer than we expect.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
But Chris,
it's kind of like, I don't know, man. I feel like it's just known.
Wait, but you know what Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, the crazy shit is that the fact is that if you're gonna get a piece from them, they say, oh, we're not gonna replace it if it's broken. It comes shipped to you however it comes. That's your problem.
But that's really the example that you're taking buying customs. I mean
you know what? The fact is that there's just too much risk on my end to fucking give them my money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I understand there's that risk, but goddamn, man, you can't give me the little bit of money back, or I gotta eat a statue that comes broken, or how about the fucking paint job? The fucking guy with the eyes upside down, fucking colors like like get the fuck out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of fucking risk going on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean that really is the risk gotta be willing to take. You don't just buy customs from
anybody.
A new company. You know what I mean? Like, you got to see their track record. If they're doing customs, and you see that the production pieces are coming out like quality pieces. All right. Then you send them, your deposit. You wait for the piece to come out, and if they're well known and they're respectable, they might, about getting your replacement. But that's why, like, David has hit me up a couple times, like, yo, what do you think about this custom company? And I just tell him, like, dude, they're new. I don't know too much about them.
Oh, I asked Carlos too. I was asking about that reverse flash.
Come in.
Oh yeah.
So you know what I mean? It really is a risk. You're gambling when you do that, and I mean, it sucks. But I feel like almost in a way, I wouldn't be too mad because you really did throw the dice a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
But I do feel you though. I mean, it's your money at the end of the day. Everybody obviously wants their money back. Shit happens. So I don't know. It's a little bit. It's sticky for me.
Yeah, I mean, if you order a piece and they badly wrap it, pack it, and that shit comes in 10 pieces, you better damn well be ready to refund someone's money. That's why, like Carlos said, if you're gonna buy a custom, you do it damn well with a credit card. So if you have to, you take your money back. It's that simple.
I recommend that if you guys do an NFRD, I would go with an American Express card off your PayPal. You target that, you activate that card as the payment for the PayPal. So that way you don't use the PayPal credit because they have a timeline, right, where you can actually claim. But on Amex, it's a whole different ball game because you call Amex and you tell them, "Listen, this is my situation," and because you are a member and you're paying fucking for the American Express card, they will fucking help you out and they'll call PayPal at their end. You know what I'm saying? And then what they'll do is they have to make a case, and making a case, you know what happens? They shut down your fucking funds until the investigation goes through. So you either not pulling out money, and I won't even tell this guy anything. I'll just make the fucking case. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's just my way. You know, I just don't want to get beat out on 200. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like taking a fucking loss. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, roll the dice or not, I'm just a sore fucking loser. I don't fucking like to lose.
Just to answer Blake, who's watching the show, I do have the 1/3 Arkham. I think Batman. I think it's really cool.
Nice.
Also, I did get your message on the last video, and I'll PM you. It's just I've been quite busy, and they make it very complicated because, I don't know about everyone else on the show, but for me, the easiest way to answer things online is through my tablet, because my tablet's usually always on. Now, YouTube makes it such a pain in the ass because you can't answer a PM from your tablet. So it means I have to boot up the computer, and so I'll get back to you within a day or so.
Hey, somebody flushing the toilet?
I don't know. One of the guys says, "You're not rolling the dice, bro. It's your damn money, Carlos. Get your shit back."
I love it. Thank you. You can fuck my sister.
Nah, you are rolling the dice, man. If you're not buying from Sideshow,
I know.
yes, you definitely rolling the dice. X-Men.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I owned, I think, four or five customs in my time. One was from a guy I knew, so it was easy. I just picked it up at his place, so I didn't have to worry about no breakage. Two came perfect. No, three of them came perfect. Two of them came damaged. One, the guy sent another one out, which was cool. He took care of it. And the other one I had to repair on my own dime. Thankfully, it was a very cheap repair. But that's kind of the situation. And then, because some of them will even tell you, "Look, we'll fix it, but you got to send it back." And because you have like one of 50 that are sold out, if it's any worse, you might be out the piece altogether. Now, they didn't say they wouldn't refund the money. You would just be out the piece. Now, in that case, to send it all the way back to the Philippines to be repaired, there's a good chance it's going to come back to you worse than it was. Right. So the guy who I worked with, he was real cool about it. He said, "Go to a repair person, find out the cost. I'll refund you the cost for the repair." So that's what I did, showed him proof of the cost. He refunded it and everything was fine. But again, it depends who you deal with.
Exactly. I think I have a pretty good idea who you're talking about, Carlos.
Yeah.
I feel like they kind of like that was probably one of their first pieces, no?
Second.
Yeah. And you bought the first one that they ever released as a company, yeah?
That's correct.
Yeah, so I mean, like that's just advice that I put out there. Like with companies with custom quote unquote companies like that, wait for in-hand photos. You know what I mean? See if you could get a deal, or at least just know what you're working with. Because if I was to go to Lou, like, "Yo, Lou, I'm making 5 of these custom pieces. I've never created a custom in my life, but I'm like, yo, I need $1,200 for it. $500 non-refundable deposit." I mean, you're gonna that's rolling the dice if you give me that money because you don't know what I'm gonna give you. You know what I mean? But like I said, it's a sticky situation because you didn't know. I mean, I really do just feel like it's a given that all customs, like, you just gotta know that it's non-refundable. But if you didn't, that's another story. You know what I mean? He should have made that clear before any sort of payment was made.
Yeah.
Like before you even ask for his PayPal, he should have just been like, "Yo, before you send that payment, let me just be clear that this is a non-refundable deposit. You know, if there's no canceling, there's no refunds, partial refunds. This is mine. You know what I mean?"
Wait, can you
Yeah.
explain what happened? Sorry, I was away.
What's up?
Could you explain what happened? Sorry, I
Wait,
lost.
wait, Carlito.
So Carlos,
Quick
he's
summary.
basically, I don't know. He's basically he put down an NRD that he didn't know was an NRD on the statue, a custom statue, from one of the newer custom statue makers, and he wanted to cancel, but the he's like, no, you know, it's an NRD. He's not trying to give Carlos his money back. I'm playing both sides of the story. Like it's Carlos didn't know it was an NRD, and on the other side, like that's just how it goes with all customs. In my experience, like every deposit is non-refundable, just because
The
they're not
deposit goes towards paying for the
right. Exactly.
characterization
It's
of
not
the
like
thing.
Sideshow where they have available assets. You know what I mean? It's just a bunch of random guys making statues that they love. It's not $200 might. Like I said, I'm just playing devil's advocate. I do see both
Yeah.
sides.
I understand totally. I just got a PM from a gentleman here, and he got fucked, but he got like $100 back from a $300 deposit. But the thing is that I'm just saying I understand totally what you're saying about the company and the money and how the money goes to the actual product to start it off, and you're actually taking the chance, right? I understand that totally. But the time that I made the deposit or gave the money in, I was already on that first statue that I bought from them.
Right.
And then I'm going on the second one. And just as a courtesy, because it's not even being made yet. You know what I'm saying? It's not even nowhere clear. And I never fucking call these people. I never tell them, hey, when is it gonna come? It's been over a year. I don't give a shit. As long as it comes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not desperate. When I get desperate when I start hearing like you're closing down, and then I'm like, yo, where's my shit? You know, give me my money back or give me the statue. You know what I'm saying? So, and then on top of that, in this world, you got to be very careful because you don't know how people are and their reputations. They don't give a fuck, and they come back as another person. But another client. I mean, another company. Excuse me.
What statue do you want to cancel?
No, I can't talk about that right now. I'm not blowing nobody's spot up. But you know what I'm saying?
Because I have people in the chat room already guessing which one it is.
This guy hit it. Chris hit it.
That's what I thought. Okay. I didn't want to say anything.
I don't blow nobody's spot up right now. I don't want to blow nobody's spot because they ain't no time to make no problems. But if they're watching, they're going to know.
If anything, man, let that serve as a learning experience for everybody that's watching. Like for all those new companies making customs, dude, just wait till in-hand photos come in. Like, don't be ready $200-$300 on a deposit. But you don't even know what they capable of producing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
One of our
you don't know the
one of the viewers says that they've been looking at a custom a lot from Tiger J Customs for a McFarlane Spider-Man, and they're thinking about it, but they're also worried about the whole shipping situation.
Yeah. There's a lot of risk in getting them. For instance, I got the Batman with Superman, right? The one that's choking Batman. So when I first got that piece, I turned it on. The light doesn't work. And I didn't make a big deal about it. I'm like, fucking no light on the eyes. But everyone's showing their shit. Their eyes lit up.
I had an issue with a custom with the lighting as well.
And I'm doing my tester, I can't open this thing up and break it open and look at the wiring and how the connection is. I know I'm getting some voltage. We're going back and forth, and then they disappear from conversation. It just dies down. If I don't keep continuing pressing the issue, they're not going to come back to me because they just got the money already. They don't want to deal with any, giving shit back. But the honorable thing to do is like, yo, you know what? You got a fucking problem? All right, man, what can I do to resolve this for you? What would you want me to do? And let me see if I can help you with that. That would be like, wow, I would come up on, and say, hey, look what they did. Even though it's fucked up, but the guy sent me $100 back. I feel good about that. Owe me $75 back for my fucking problems. But don't keep my fucking money and leave me with the fucking goddamn problem. bitch.
Yo, Chris, so I was talking with Chris about like making a statue, and like my one criteria is the thing has to be like ready to ship, and then people pay. Because for customs, man, like I just like if something happens, that's way too much liability on my neck to you know what I mean, like to owe people's money back. So I front it up like on my end, and then I reap the rewards later. But it's gonna cost like a little more for the buyer. But I feel like if they buy from me and the thing is like ready to go right now, I feel like people will be a lot more comfortable, and there'll be a lot less headaches.
But now you're the one I'd say almost like that's a selfless thing to do. Like you basically be making, your money back, and that's it. Like these guys making customs or taking deposits to pay for, you know what I mean? To actually pay for the production.
Yeah, the difference is that Omar's willing to pay the whole cost himself.
It's him taking the risk
up front,
putting in all the money down up front, hoping to recoup.
Hold on a second. I got a question. So let's say you got $20,000 worth of production costs, not to mention what you paid the artist, and you're going to front all of that out of your own pocket.
Well, it came out to like 35K, and yeah, I'm fronting it up, and then what's it called? But I'm gonna charge for it. Like I'm not giving it away for free.
Okay.
Like,
I get it. I hear what you're saying. So you take the initial risk. You're fronting all the cash. So if someone wants to buy it, it's ready to be shipped.
Yeah.
But there's going to be an extra nominal charge that you've had to take a risk, so to speak, give or take, right? Am I right?
I would like, for example, like if the person like right now, like you're paying a deposit, right?
Sure.
And then they're charging whatever amount, let's say $800.
Okay.
Like for me, I would charge $950, but it would be ready to ship. You know what I mean?
You charge people for your liability about 10% right off. It's like a VIG, so to speak, right off the top. All right, so okay, I get it. I'm saying, listen, if that's cool. Your inventory's ready, it's packed and ready to go. Your shit's inspected, ready to be shipped out. But you know what? You didn't take pre-orders. You printed everything out. You had it painted, cast, and packed. So instead of $800, you're going to pay $950. But you know what you're going to get. I get that. Is it the Iron Man that you're talking about that you were doing? Because that looked great.
No, it's something else.
That Iron Man looked great, man. I was really impressed. Whoever did that did a great job on that. I was kind of hoping that.
Sideshow ate my cornflakes, dude. When they made theirs.
They what?
They ate my cornflakes when they made theirs, dude. When they made their Iron Man.
No, man. I'll tell you this right now, dude. I mean, it's about it's an open market, right? I really thought that yours was the better design. I mean, that's just me personally, but Iron Man's don't really catch my eye, but yours did. So, yeah, just enough way. But good luck with your stuff, man. Absolutely.
It's like what's it called? I'm like the reason I have to charge more is because like this money that I'm putting in right now, like this 35K, I could put it somewhere else. You know what I mean? And I could make like a lot of investment money out of that. So I have to charge a little more. Like people will be like, oh, you're charging so much for this custom, but it's like you didn't have to pre-order it. You never had to work. Like you didn't have to worry about getting scammed. You know, like how many people went under and got scammed because of
What's the edition? What's the edition size?
Probably gonna make like 50.
All right. So and it's a quarter scale piece.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got 50 of a quarter scale piece.
And I'm like the reason I'm staking so much is because I'm pretty confident in my design that it will sell. That makes sense. Like.
Let me ask you a question. It's $35,000 for 50 pieces?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, for production. Yeah.
Who is your factory? Because that is a lot of fucking money. That amount?
Ownage.
Yeah, they're expensive. That's still a lot, man. I mean, they're good. I'm not gonna lie, but that's expensive.
They charge around like $450 per piece, and then paying an artist that's like 4K, and then the print is like 10K, and then you know what I mean?
It's a lot. Well, good luck to you, man. That's for 50 pieces, man. I hope you're making some. I hope you're making some bank off that. You know, it's a lot of money.
Well, if it goes through, if everything works out, hopefully, yeah.
Well, yeah, man. Well, best of luck with it, dude.
It's very intriguing because now everyone's probably like, well, who is it?
It's a Spider-Man. I showed it before, I think.
Oh, I've never seen it.
Have you? No, I haven't seen it either.
Like I showed like the design of it. Sideshow, it looks a lot like Sideshow's 1/2 scale, but better in my opinion. Dude, like I swear to God, like I swear I put in an idea and then Sideshow puts it up. And it's just like, I don't know what's going on. Like I know they have it like years in the works, but like it really pisses me off, man.
It happens, dude. Trust me, I'm kind of in the same boat as you are.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. John made the Omega Red, and then all of a sudden, every company's announcing an Omega Red. It's like, what the fuck?
When I was pitching my Iron Man, I was like, the market needs it. There's not a single Mark III Iron Man on the market. It's like the most iconic, and then Sideshow puts it out. Like they haven't put out that Iron Man in like 5 years. Like they teased it in 2012, and then they randomly put it out, and it's just like, holy, like actually pissed me off.
Happens, bro.
At least it was early enough for you to stop it.
One of the guys goes, Omar, do a Flash. They'll never do that. I agree. If anyone did a good Flash, I'd buy it in a minute. Because I'm sick and tired of waiting for fucking Sideshow.
There's actually a stick one that I saw where he's like running on water. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That one looks pretty dope. I'm not gonna. I mean, that's not my cup of tea, but it looks sick.
I've seen a few. Like one he's running, one he's kneeling on like one of those electric plates where you see the electricity moving around.
I told you guys if I was to make a Flash, what it would be like, right? This is the pose I would have.
Even the one, yeah, I like your idea for the pose for sure.
This is the kind of pose I would have for the Flash. If I was to do it like with the, what's it called? Like the PF line with Sideshow.
Mm-hmm.
I would have him like this, like pulling up his glove, like he's ready to go.
I think you'd have at least 10 sales with just this show. Oh my god!
Because I really can't imagine the Flash doing anything else. Like, because like now he's like so like cocky all the time. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So like, how else would you museum pose him like?
Yeah,
other than like, you know what I mean, like getting dressed, like.
He's getting ready to go for a run. But yeah, I do like Carlos's. That looks pretty good. The one that you had, Omar, looks pretty good.
Remember that one, Omar?
It's just a matter of getting one that's quarter scale that looks decent.
Which one? Oh, yours?
No,
the one that he has, right?
Yeah, and also the one you had.
Yeah, the ResinWorks one, yeah. Yeah, but no one will like that ResinWorks one. It's that the face is like really ugly. Like it's really well done, but the face is really ugly.
Mm-hmm.
So people hate on it.
You love that piece, Omar.
Oh no, I love it. It's my favorite statue. Like it's honestly my favorite statue out of everything I've owned. But I know people will not like it just because people like comic accurate. They don't like artistic takes on characters. You know what I mean? Like if it looks like the comic, they'll eat it up. But if it doesn't look like anything they've seen before, even if it's like someone's interpretation, they don't like that. And I get it. Like they want something that they have a nostalgic attachment to.
Well, that's so true because there is so many Batmans out there where people took their own take on him, and I look at it and I'm like, oh my god, that is disgusting.
Yeah, a lot of people bash my Resin Works Flash.
That's a really nice Flash, Dave.
Oh, the salt and pepper, yeah.
Yeah.
The Michael Turner one, I guess. In this one.
Man, I can't deal with Avi's sculpts, man. Like no offense if he's watching or anything. Like what is this anatomy? Like, oh, like why is he so deezed up at the top? Like
he's copying Michael Turner's art. That's why Michael Turner's art is like that.
Oh, it is. Oh,
yeah. Let me show you. Let me pick it up. Like it looks just like that.
At this point, I'd be happy for a halfway decent Flash. Because, see, I don't know. Like, David, maybe you could answer it since you have a Prime One piece now from the new 52. The size-wise, would they fit good next to a Sideshow quarter-scale DC?
If I'm being completely honest, that Flash would have. I mean, I like my pieces to kind of make sense and to fit. Like, if I want a Justice League line, I want them to kind of fit. This one wouldn't make it wouldn't fit. It wouldn't. In my opinion, size-wise,
yeah.
No, size-wise, it would. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's the main thing for me because I'm not one of these guys that has to have because to be honest, if you wanted all of your DC pieces to look like the OG Trinity, then when you got Green Lantern, you would have wanted to go with DC Direct's Green Lantern because he's wearing a costume that mimics what these ones have.
Yep.
It's cloth and whatnot. But so I don't care if they don't match that way, but they have to be in scale.
Oh,
like I don't want Flash to be 1/5 and he's next to 1/4 scale pieces.
I mean, later you can come check it out if you want, Lou. You can see for yourself, man. Like I've seen comparisons and they're up to scale. And
yeah, because as long as he's up to scale,
then you're good, man. That Flash is awesome. So see, like
now, do you think he would fit with another piece in the case?
Oh, I don't think so. I can check the measurements. I don't think so, man. I think that guy's super wide.
No, he won't. They're huge.
They're super big.
That's what I'm thinking. Well, see, the only reason that's not the biggest deal is as follows. I don't mind because my DC setup has 9 cubes. So technically the center cube can have one big piece with the rest of them circling it and it'll look fine. Because that's what I used to originally do with I had Wonder Woman in the center taking up a whole cube and then everyone around it.
I mean, the good thing about these pieces that unfortunately they're not selling, I guess. So you have enough time to wait it out. Maybe Sideshow even I think they're speeding up this line, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Flash soon from Sideshow. And if not, then
well, yeah, I'm not rushing it because
and that exclusive Smirk is not that big of a deal either.
Yeah, no. So well, I could always get it from a comic shop through a trade or something.
Yeah, exactly. No, you're good, man.
But I have to have a Flash. He's one of my favorite DC pieces, and the fact that he's one of the top most powerful ones, and they're like ignoring him like he's a nobody.
I agree, man.
Is ridiculous.
I agree.
And if I have to, when I'm on my last piece of my collection, I will do a custom Green Arrow if I have to. Because there's no way I'm not having a Green Arrow in the collection.
I love it. I love collectors.
Well, it's ridiculous. It's like don't start a line if you're not going to finish it.
That's true.
If you're going to do the Justice League, then do the fucking Justice League.
Damn. Like it.
Don't leave us hanging halfway through. Oh, yeah, we're going to give you Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern. Hey, we're even gonna throw you an Aquaman. Oh, we're gonna skip out on the Flash, Martian Manhunter, the Green Arrow. I mean, what are you thinking?
I can understand the Manhunter, but the Flash doesn't make sense to me at all, man.
Yeah, Mindhunter, as much as it sucks, I could understand.
But the Flash,
but Flash is just unacceptable. How do you do an Aquaman but not a Flash?
That's true.
Yeah, how dare you, Sideshow? You guys should burn in hell, you bastards. No, I'm kidding. No, but I agree, dude. Like
That
that's
sounds like a lot of hate right there.
I mean,
Well, it's true.
it makes
I mean,
sense
come
if you
on.
the way you say it that way, dude. Like nobody wants a freaking Aqua Boy. You know what I mean? Nobody wants Aqua Boy. Get out of here. Give me a Flash.
Oh, that
bro.
was that Aquaman.
Get the Aqua Boy out of here. You'll throw him in the water, bro. Let him speak to the fishes, dude. We need a Flash.
Get out of here.
Let's make another Poison Ivy. That's gonna sell. Yeah. Real good. Good job, guys.
Yeah, and a third Poison Ivy.
Good job, marketing team. Way to go. Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Especially when you tease people the way they did. DC villains coming. And you're like, yeah, who are we gonna get? And then it's all villains we've already had.
Yeah.
I'm splitting this thing, man.
It was it's cool if they're new. It's cool that it's okay. It's a new 52. It's the rebirth, which is cool. But like, it was a big letdown to know that I'm not getting a new villain, like a new villain. You know what I mean? Like, it was a big letdown.
Especially with Batman, there's 10,000 villains.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You can't even think up a Mr. Freeze or something, or the Riddler, or Two-Face.
Give me a Man Bat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, anything.
Okay, so it's been years, man. So
it has been years. I know.
It's been 8 years.
I'm getting the point. I'm getting the point that we're all slow learners. I'm getting this point. You know, how the hell are you gonna come out with 50 Batmans, 50 Supermans, no villains, right?
That's right.
How you gonna do that, bro? That's disrespectful. They ain't got the freaking new 52 Superman. Then they gonna do the Rebirth Superman, and we still ain't got no damn villains, bro.
Or Flash.
For the first, what about the OG set?
Or Flash.
You throw your money away, man. You throw your money away.
I mean, at least, like Lou said, at least complete the damn team, man. Man.
I mean, for the love of God, you don't even have a goddamn Robin to go with Batman.
A legitimate Robin.
Yeah.
And they should have never done this then. You know what I mean?
That was a slap in the face.
As soon as they showed that print, everyone
I'll give you that. That was a decent post, man.
And then it's a good pose. And it's like we all saw that and we're like, and then they announced this crap.
Slap in the face.
All right, so Joker came out first, right? And then Batman, Wonder Woman, right?
Well, Joker, yes, was the first PF for DC.
I mean, they could have kept alternating, you know, hero, villain. They could have done it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I don't care what anyone says. No Joker is ever going to be as good as the original. That thing is by far the perfect depiction of a character I have ever seen. This one, they're showing a gun with a fish head on it. I'm like, what the fuck kind of stupid ass shit is that?
He's a Joker, man.
Yeah, but I'd rather have him with those iconic teeth bombs or a present bomb or something like that I think of when I think of the Joker.
I'm messing with you, man. But I hear you what you're saying, man. All I know is that next month, this motherfucker's coming. And then I am going to take...
And how about if you want to do... You did...
The Predator.
If you're going to do another Joker, you did the 89 Batman. How many people wouldn't love a Jack Nicholson Joker to go with it?
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, Jack.
And actually, I do take back my villains, though. I take back my villains because our heroes do have villains. This came like 90 years.
Yeah, there would be no hero to root for without a villain. So come on.
Oh, yeah, because there is a Sinestro. I'll give him that. We do have a Bane. We do have a Joker. We do have Cheetah. Finally, like 900 years later, but she finally showed up. So we have some villains.
Yeah, how
But
they
it
gonna make
kills
Cheetah
me
before
because
Flash?
Sinestro's awesome, but then you got to worry about the lean issue.
Ooh.
Because I wanted the Sinestro forever, and then when people started talking about he tips over,
He's fine. I was overreacting.
Is he an alcoholic? That's why he tips over? Or no.
I think so.
It has something to do, I heard, with that big construct.
As long as he doesn't smash the Green Lantern when he falls, I'm good.
Love it, man. I'm loving it.
And Sinestro, what's nice about him is if you need him, like, say, for instance, Catwoman, she has a ginormous base. So my collection is always, as you can see, one male and one female together. So Catwoman's got this monstrosity base. His is very small. So Sinestro could easily be next to her, and they fit in the case because of the size of his base. So it's something I've thought of for a long time. The question is if I could find one without a leaning issue.
You know what? Batman changed the game, man. Batman effed it up for everybody, man.
Yo, anybody getting on this hush line?
Oh yeah, that's Superman.
It's coming soon, man. The Batman's this little switch house changed the deal for me, man. I didn't like the rope and the huge batarang. I hated it, but this, I'm digging this.
You digging that?
I'm digging it, dude.
Yeah, you digging every
After
fucking
thinking the new direction I want to go with collecting, I'm pretty much done with anything bigger than quarter scale.
Like this little.
1/3 is just too big, in my opinion.
And forget half. I was all excited. I was going to jump on that half scale.
That was a bad idea, man.
I was going to get that Nightmare Batman, and I was all ready to jump on it. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do with a half scale piece?
You're going to put that shit in your bed. You put that motherfucker in your bed, man. You lay him down. You could borrow his jacket, goddammit.
Yes.
That dude's... Yo, when I got that half-scale Superman, I'm looking at that shit. I'm like, what the fuck did I just do to myself?
Right, Carlos was trying on the cape.
You put the cape on? Yeah.
That thing is massive. No, but it's impressive, man. Half-scale's impressive, man. If you could get one... I think I'm looking at the Joker, man. That Joker half-scale is crazy.
I don't like
Bro, Iron Man. Like, Iron Man is like the perfect half scale to have. Like, think about it. It looks like a suit of armor in your room. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, one of the guys says they'll probably make a red tornado before the Flash.
Ouch.
And there's Dave's Doom. That
thing's gonna be. Dave has so
scale.
many big ass pieces.
This is gonna end my room. This is gonna be the Doom.
That's actually
everything
good.
Dave has is gigantic.
Yo, so look at this base, right? And look at this Return of Superman. Like they did this kind of the same sort of cape, and they did the same base as the new 52 Superman.
Yeah, and he's got the beard.
That was pretty neat.
Get rid of that damn cape.
Yeah, this one.
The cape won't get me, man. It looks good with Doomsday. It looks horrible with Superman.
Yeah. Dave, you at another level, baby. That's a big fucking board game right there. You better
I'm gonna have to get him though.
You're gonna get it?
I don't think I can pass that one.
Let's do it.
Just wait.
That's gonna be my thing, sure, man.
Just wait.
Oh, I have to have.
You gotta wait though. Just wait. On eBay, you'll get it for half the price.
I know I ain't getting Flash. So I might as well go ahead and just get him, man.
You gotta get the new Trinity. That's what you gotta get.
You guys are fucking out your goddamn mind, boy.
Yeah, seriously, I ain't trying to budge, man. I ain't trying to buy no. Oh, look, another
new Batman. You gotta get another Batman.
No.
I'm going to bed, boys.
I'll probably get 3 statues. My Batwoman, I got her. Darkseid and Doomsday. That's it, man. 3 statues the whole year, man.
Really?
Yo, say those 3 again.
That's all you need.
Damn.
Doomsday, Darkseid,
Okay.
and Batman. That's it. Everything else is bullshit, bro.
Done, kid.
Yo, what is that man? Who's in?
That
He's
dead man.
sick.
Yeah. that
But
thing
you know
was good.
what? That's just He's awesome looking, but I mean, you know.
I'd rather get the want that plane, man. What's that? Macross? Fuck is that? Robotech?
Oh, that looks awesome. I know what you're talking about.
I've been thinking about that Robotech, man, but I like that shit.
So,
I like both pieces too.
and then this is just gonna end everything. Once this arrives,
Oh my god.
I'm out of here, man.
game over.
Nah, it looks pretty good, man. That looks actually
Don't take it back.
looks awesome, man.
Yo, did you cancel your order, man?
No, he ain't canceling that, man. He's not gonna believe what we say, man. That thing's off the chain. I saw it in person, actually. Did I see it in person? Which one did I see in person? Yeah,
Just saw that Sideshow.
No, that one does look good.
it does.
It's all plastic though.
It looks like mulch.
Oh, yeah, you might be right though, man.
Imagine that shit comes
A
home.
lot of plastic. Look, your Superman cape got plastic. Imagine him, man.
No, the Superman, the little cape was because it couldn't be that heavy, man.
Yeah.
Half of that thing is PVC.
No, I
That
promise
bird is
you.
PVC.
Promise you it's not. If it is, then it's gonna be
It's gonna weigh 10 pounds. 10 pounds, I guarantee it.
Sideshow's gonna eat that
1
shipping.
kilo. 1 kilo.
And send it back. You know which one's plastic? I'll show you which one. Hold on. This
That
one right
bird's
here.
definitely plastic.
This one right here.
Craig.
Oh, yeah, that's like 100% PVC.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry.
$800, dude.
I-
$800 for PVC. That's nuts.
I like the dead man.
Yeah, that man looks
this-
very attractive.
I
That
would
might-
get dead, man, before I get Swamp Thing.
No, this goes with something, bro. Justice League Dark. They're doing the whole line.
That's fire right there. Oh, so they need to make a new Zatanna then.
Yeah, no, Satana's already seen renderings.
Nah,
of
I
it.
ain't talking about that Zatanna. I'm talking about one that complements this guy right here.
Yeah,
Have you seen the Prime 1 one?
Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, it goes with this one. So if we get a John Constantine, we're good.
Damn, he does look hot though, man. But
It's too many lines.
I'm waiting for Captain America when that comes out.
Yo, what do you guys think about that cap? I was gonna ask you actually, Carlito. That Daniel Bell cap.
I want to know what
That's it.
Chris
I'm
thinks
getting
about that cap. Chris, you got a cap, don't you? You got a few caps, right?
I just have one. The OG.
I got two. I got the OG, and I got the saluting one from
Yo,
X-Men.
this cap looks badass.
Yeah, man. I can't wait to see that.
Oh, bro. Look at the bottom left of that picture. The stripes. Leg,
I was gonna, yeah.
Where?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Bottom of the leg.
Yeah.
That kind of worries me. I don't know how that, but I'm not gonna say nothing until it comes out. Everything else looks crazy. Daniel Bell, he's already made a name for himself, so we'll see what happens. I'm definitely not getting it, but it looks cool.
hey, what's the exclusive, man?
Hasn't been released.
I don't know yet. What about this, Carlito? You're on this?
The exclusive is an extra
Oh,
hand.
God damn it. Yes, sir. I'm jumping on that, man. That's military. That's Terminator. I got to jump on that. And I can't wait for Prime 1 to get a Terminator going.
Dude,
Yo, that
one
moment is fire.
Exclusive is a
Yo,
new hand.
masterpiece right here.
Yeah. I already
Yo,
got.
Have I said that? Like, should Sideshow make like a premium format line, a fully sculpted, like a Joker or Batman? Have I not said that on the show before?
No, I don't think so.
What? Prime 1 Joker, what?
No, I'm pretty sure that I said that Sideshow should make a fully sculpted Joker and Batman.
I mean, that's what they're doing basically.
Yeah,
I want to see that
I
Soup's face. That's what I want to see, man.
but I'm not getting any of them now that they've done it.
To this Brainiac head, man.
I want to see if they have the body on the floor.
No, because it's an exclusive. The hand is an exclusive. They showed him with a fist hand.
No, but I want to know what the floor. I mean, what the base has. I want to see what the.
I know, but I'm saying
Is that a fist?
if the regular is this, it's probably
Right.
not gonna have anything to do with the body, right?
It's hard.
On the base. Otherwise, like,
Oh, okay. Right.
and if they do, then it'll be an EX or fill, right?
Definitely.
Logical.
I got a picture without the. Oh, dude, look at this shit, bro. Hold on.
Oh my god. I gotta get drunk.
Yo, look at this.
Nice.
This is a regular fist. This is Wonder Woman's butt.
Disgusting. Her back just has too much muscle. Ooh.
Ugh.
Ooh.
This is the Captain America, eh? The pose. This
Oh,
was in the sneak peek video of the Joker.
Yeah.
I saw this in the background.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Captain Morgan pose.
Yeah.
Captain Morgan Spice Rum.
But it says he's holding something, right? It looks like he's holding something.
It looks like Thor's hammer, to be honest.
Oh man, don't
Can you
tell
imagine?
me that.
Dude, that looks
Oh
like.
yeah, he was almost worthy in the movie.
Or maybe a Voltron head?
Oh my god.
Yeah, or Ultron head, yeah, basically.
Ultron, yeah, Ultron.
Yeah, it
They did it
could
with
be.
Superman, right? So
It
probably
could
they
be.
Yo, that's the new thing holding a robot head. I like it, man.
Oh man.
A winner.
I just love that portrait that Daniel Bell did.
Yo, Mike, what up, man? Happy New
Mike's
Year's,
in the
baby.
house.
Happy New Year's, everybody. What's good, y'all?
What
What's
up,
going on, Mike?
Going on? What's popping?
Same old shit.
I can dig it, man.
How's 2018 treating you, brother?
So far, I'm still alive. I don't know if I should take that as a curse or a good thing. I haven't decided yet. I'll let you know next year.
Hey, if you can still walk around and you're not heavily medicated, I think you're right.
Actually, the funny thing is, I am actually medicated right now.
Yeah, but I mean heavily, like the big guns. I think you know what drugs I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, buddy. So what the fuck y'all been talking about? I'm sick.
Basically complaining about all the rehashes.
I said this years ago. You know, all these companies doing it. Everybody's been repetitive, man. Everybody's doing it. And I think it's safe to say I kind of gave McFarlane a bad rap because when I think about it, it was really Hasbro who really started that whole repetitive shit way back in the day with making the same thing over and over again. And I think that's what's going on. Everybody's just doing it.
I think that's just nature, bro. Like, that shit just always gonna sell. And if you want those outlandish characters, like, you gotta make another Batman to get the money to make those. You know what I mean?
I'm not following.
Like, the new Batman PF, the new Superman PF, the new Wonder Woman PF that Sideshow's making right now.
I mean,
they gotta make some money off of those so they can keep bringing you the new shit. You know?
Fellas, I'm cutting out.
How do you expect some new characters?
All right, good night, brother.
Later, guys.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand it. If you have a license for a whole entity, it doesn't really make any sense on why you just really dwelling. You know what it is too? I don't even know. I can't even.
It's simple, bro. It's business. It's plain and simple. It's literally business. That's it.
But
don't care if you don't have a flash. As long as they make money off of Batman.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I could understand your point of view from any other character. So if you're talking about even a Mr. Freeze or whatever, or Riddler, I get it. They're not super popular characters. The Flash is. The Flash will sell out. They're just making excuses.
I think the Flash is just hard to execute.
I still think you guys are gonna get it. You're losing hope too fast. They released that art print. Yo, honestly, if they don't release classic Flash for that the already released PF line, that would be fucking dirty, yo. Especially after releasing the art print, that would be crazy.
They're not gonna do it, bro. They're not gonna do it.
And the worst part is that art print's pose is perfect.
Yeah, that would be filthy if they did that. I don't know. I feel like you should still hope for one more year at least.
For what?
For the Flash. And if you don't get him for the old PF line, yo, you're definitely getting him for this new fully sculpted line. 100%.
Yeah, but that means we have to trash the rest of the stuff we have.
That's not true.
You don't got to trash.
We have the Green Lantern, and he's not cloth.
That thing didn't sell at all, man. That Aquaman and Green Lantern. Maybe that's why they didn't continue that line.
I don't know why. Those pieces are fucking amazing. Anyone who doesn't have
they sold. They just the thing is, like, a lot
they're
of
not going to sell like Batman and Superman.
Like, no, of course no.
They're not going to sell like the main characters. That's plain and simple.
I think the exclusive of the Green Lantern is still on the site. That's crazy.
The thing is,
the exclusive just sold out like a couple weeks ago. It's been up for a year.
And the sad part is, the exclusive, as far as I'm concerned, is the only way to go with the Green Lantern. Because there's no point in having a Green Lantern without the lantern. But for me, I don't know how everyone else feels, but I'm not going to have a collection that's 50 Batmans. I want other characters in my collection.
But see, Lou, that's the problem. The problem, you know what it is? Us. See, a lot of people as collectors, man, they don't want to take heed and sit back and understand that the collectors are the reason why these companies are doing what they're doing. It's really the companies, the collectors. It's us. At the end of the day, you want to blame somebody, sit there and blame yourself, because everybody's spending all this retarded amounts of money on dumbass shit. And it's like the company just sitting back and they're like, you know what? Hey, these motherfuckers going out there spending top dollar on custom pieces. And let's face it, a lot of these guys out here, regardless of how good they are with the customs, there's a lot of imperfections, because a lot of people can sculpt, but they can't paint. You got some people who can paint, but they can't sculpt. And the whole thing that matters is, if you don't know how light works, if you don't really know how light works, you can never understand what true shading is, and vice versa. So these guys go out there. It's just like the same thing with the 1/6 scale figures. You have people 7 years ago that was paying fucking $1,500 for a 1/6 scale fistful of dollars Clint Eastwood. And then everybody started bitching and moaning that these hot toy companies and everybody's making, it's $300-400 now for a figure. It's us. We're the reason why they're doing this. They're like, fuck it. If these people are gonna go out there and pay high prices for commission pieces, hey, we'll charge half of less of what they're charging, and it's gonna be licensed. So perfect point. And we said this a while ago, that Thanos, and I don't care what anyone else says, that Thanos was a test. That the collectors failed with flying colors. They brought out a piece. They came out with such a ridiculous price and said, let's go see if they'll buy it. And what did we do? We sold it out in less than 10 minutes, showing them we'll pay any amount of money for any piece of crap they throw at us. And that's what keeps going on. Yes, sir.
Until the collectors sit there and say, hell no, we will not pay, we will not buy this shit, make what we want, then we're not going to ever win.
Yeah. It's bad enough with everybody sitting up here, everybody on YouTube. Everybody fucking advertises for these companies, and you get nothing for it. You get nothing but a fuck you and bend over and let me fuck you up the ass with this HIP condom. That's exactly what's going on. And I'm sorry for whoever's back there, hope the kids back there, but
I got headphones.
Thank God, because I didn't even see your daughter until now. I'm sorry.
I got headphones, man. It's all good.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's wrong on so many levels. And it's like, I don't care how much money. Like 2 years ago, I probably wouldn't have batted an eye. But come on, man, $1,500, $2,000-$3,000 for a fucking statue? Are you kidding me? That's a damn nice. That's a little car on the side for my kid. I'm like, people gotta be real. Like, self-conscious to sit back and just say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that," and then half the people go out there and they buy it just to fucking put a review up on YouTube, just to gain a couple of points and a couple of ass-kissing views. Then the first thing they do behind closed doors is they run around and they sell it. You know, you know what I'm saying? You got to look at Fate, man. This guy, like when he first came up here, this fucking dude had a couple of bombshells. He was very, very humble. How he came about, and that's what I mean. A lot of you guys, I love a lot of you guys, man. I truly do. And Fate is like one of the top dudes. The fact that this is a dude that's sitting there, and he was so intricate in how he did shit, and his accumulation and how smart. You know, I'm gonna get this. I don't give a fuck what y'all think. I'm gonna get this one piece because I want this. Look at Tom. Everybody sitting there and they were defecating 3, 4, 5 years ago on verse pieces. Now everybody and their grandmother wants these verse pieces because nobody's making them no more. Everybody used to defecate. Oh, I don't want that Blade versus Dracula. It looks stupid. You know, some people are smart enough to sit there and say, you know what, I'm gonna collect what I want, and this is what I like. And that's what and people seem to always get out of focus. They want to follow the trend. The trend is not going to keep money in your pocket. And these are the same people that sit there and brag about this shit. And then they turn right back around and they sell it. And it's sad to me because I've always been the kind of person up here who always spoke my mind, and I always try to help a person. If I can help you save $1 from buying something that's bullshit, I'm gonna do whatever I can to help you save your money or help you think before you just react because Joe and John, you look up to them and they went out and brought it. Do you know how they got it? They probably got it for free. And or if they didn't, they're gonna turn around and sell it and get two or three times more for it because somebody else in the community got their face so far up their butt. They think these guys will sit there, you know, hey, I bought it from so and so, so I'm gonna pay top dollar. That's not what the community is about. The community should be about straight up honesty and straight up integrity. You know, it should be about people, you know what I'm saying, who have the utmost respect and integrity. That's what this shit should be about. And unfortunately, it's not. It's a handful of us who come up here like Lou. You and Vic, God rest his soul. You guys were the first one to do a show like this, and you guys, some people like look who's up here on the panel now. Every now and again, the same group of people, or maybe one or two other people that want it every often again. You know what I'm saying? You didn't keep doing it because you want to be. You know what I'm saying? You want all these people to sit there and oh man and praise you. You're the first one to do it. Now everybody and their grandmother's doing it. And and that's what it should be about. It should be about, you know, lead by the example. At the same time, you learn from somebody else, give props, moving on, and spread the love. It's not about. Well,
not to mention, I've always kept it real, and that was the other thing with Vic. We always wanted people on the show who were able to, you know, do reviews, do whatever, but also were able to speak their mind. We don't want anyone who kisses ass. Because what do you get out of this? If you're kissing ass, you're gonna do a review and everything's great, it's wonderful, buy it, it's the best thing you'll ever see. And then you get it in hand and you're like, this motherfucker lied to me. This thing's a piece of garbage, but they praised it up because they were getting something free or something out of it or popularity, whatever. So everyone on this show has always spoke their mind and been free to, and I don't give two flying fucks who gives it a thumbs down because you know what? You're not real. You're just lying to yourself. You want ass-kissing reviews from people who know nothing about statues. And in all reality, we've seen this community change. All us guys, Mike, me, Vic, any OGs that are still on the show, Carlito, versus some of the new guys. When we first started in this game, there was nobody. You saw it was a ghost town in statue reviews. There was maybe 10, 15 guys that did everything, or Hot Toys. Now they're everywhere. But how many of them are still around? Only a few of us.
Yeah, very very, very, very few.
Why? Because we say it as it is, and there's a lot of people like us because we say it as it is. I'm not going to sit here and say Carlito, don't talk that way because some people might not like it. Or Mike, hold your tongue because people might think that whatever. You could think it's racist, you could think whatever the fuck you want. But in the end, I give everyone freedom to speak their mind as long as you're not being stupid, and shitting on people or whatever that don't deserve it. That's a whole different story, starting drama. But no, that's not what goes on here. It's just people speaking their mind about how they feel about a statue. And everyone on this panel will tell you, buy what you like. None of us push a piece. There's no piece that I could say for certain, I love it and everybody loves it. No, even Doom, the almighty Doom on Throne, that's the Grail of Grails. There are people that don't like it.
I don't like it.
And they're, that's their right. And that's what I say. Don't buy what you don't. I don't want Tim to be a carbon copy of what I buy, or David to buy the same thing as Mike, or vice versa, because then we'd all have the same collection. Would I want to go to Tim's house and see his, or Dave's and see his, if we all had the same exact pieces? No, it would be retarded.
It would actually be kind of cool in a way, because if you have a piece that's kind of chipped, you could take it over there and sneak it in the house and then swap yours out with his.
That's what I told Tim to do with the Hulk versus Wolverine.
Oh my God.
I learned something about the Joker when I went over to Lou's house. The Joker that I got, I had to put him back together, basically. And I thought maybe he his leg, whatever, there's a pin in the leg. And it's not a smooth connection when you put the leg together. There's actually like a piece missing, and I thought maybe when it came broken that it was lost. But then I was like, Lou, feel his leg. Is there a piece missing in the leg? And there actually is a piece on his left leg, on his thigh. There's like a piece missing. It's not a smooth leg.
Yeah, well, it's funny if you ever watch Vince Vell Custom. He does a lot of statues where he removes the clothing and then he paints over them. So if you watch his videos, you will see a lot of Sideshow statues where they're wearing cloth, and there's gaps, and there's parts where they glue the pants or the shirt into the gap.
Yeah.
And you'll see all kinds of stuff like that. And that's one of the things I love about watching his videos, because you can see what these things look like underneath the costumes.
Hold on a second.
They're not put together super awesome underneath those costumes.
What's his name, bro?
Vince Vell Customs.
Vince Vell?
Yeah.
Is he the one with the Batman and the Superman without the pajamas on?
Yeah, and he also does a lot of Harley Quinn customs. He's done a really cool, a couple of cool Wonder Woman customs. What he basically does is he takes Sideshow pieces that are either damaged or a customer bought and they want something else, and they'll give him an idea, and he'll take that idea and he'll run with it. So he'll take, for instance, let's say a Sideshow Rogue, and maybe he'll have to break this arm and reset it in this position. And he'll put the hand from a different statue on it. And he does all of that. Then he sands things down, fills in the gaps, does everything. And by the time he's finished, it's a totally different statue of the character you wanted, and it looks flawless to the character you wanted. Wow, so I've seen him turn stuff into pieces. Like he did a Wonder Girl that I still love to this day. If I ever saw it for sale, I would snatch it up. But the workmanship that he does and the paint jobs are friggin' insane.
Yeah, people don't understand how easy it's easier to paint than a sculpt. But some people say no, they think it's the other way around. I said, nah, it really is. It's an art.
And this guy was cool too, is you can watch. He does it start to finish.
Yeah.
So he'll let you watch him. he'll let you watch him sculpting it, putting in the putty, how he does everything.
Rafael Robles does that too.
And it's really, I enjoy watching videos like that because I wish I had that talent.
I get a lot of my ideas from him, from Rafael. Even though I'm real good at what I do, but I get a lot of ideas. You know, at the end of the day, that's what it is, man. You know, the smartest student is a person that learns from anybody, man. You know, at the end of the day, that's what life's about. You can't run around thinking you're arrogant. Oh, nah, you got.
And the one thing, Mike, this might interest you because Vince goes to this every year, and with your skill, you could definitely be there as well. Check out Jersey Fest because that's really good for collectors and customizers.
Jersey Fest. You write that down. I write it down. Damn, so don't forget.
As soon as because he does he has videos he did from Jersey Fest. And you would definitely fit in there with your skills if you took some of your custom work there.
Yeah, no doubt. Yo, hit up Rob Saloni on Facebook.
Rob Baloney?
Saloni with an S.
Oh, Rob Saloni. I don't even know how to spell Saloni, bro.
He could give you information on that. He's like one of the hosts.
Rob Saloni.
Yeah. Just go on my. I don't even have you on Facebook, Mike. I gotta add you.
No, I know how to spell Saloni. I'm just. I could spell.
Hold on.
Don't tell nobody I can, but I can.
I could get the spelling for him.
I got it. I wrote it down.
Yo, look at this bombshell Power Girl he did.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
actually. I got a couple of surprises this year, man. I'm not pre-ordering anything. I actually just sent 2 of my pieces.
He actually did a Power Girl before Sideshow did a Power Girl, and the thing's amazing.
Yo, go ahead, Chris.
Where the hell Fate go? This gotta be disappearing like a Florida ninja.
You got a surprise, Chris? What are you surprising us with?
No. The hell? Who left? Chris and no, he's right there.
No, Chris was saying he had a surprise this year. What were you saying?
Yeah, one surprise.
I want to hear it. You can't just say I got a surprise and not tell us what it is. What's
coming in? That's all. I'll show you guys once everything's ready to go.
He's gonna unbox everything.
He probably got a milk.
That would be the biggest surprise ever. Just like bam, he turns on the camera and everything's in a display case.
Dude, look
at that. What is that?
Shit. This is a Phoenix, bro. He took Phoenix and made her into holy shit. Made her into a Green Lantern.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
I'm telling you, the dude's work is, and he shows you how he puts the little creases in the clothes and everything.
Yeah, creases are easy. That's easy. All you gotta do is add materials. Easy.
He talks to you about how to shade properly using different shades of the color you're working with instead of blacks.
Yeah, blacks are the worst. Like the best shading is to use natural color. Use a darker color of what you have, or you use an airbrush to keep overlapping it.
Yeah, that's how he does it. He airbrush.
Very simple. It's, like I said, everything. Once you know how to draw, and you actually use the right cylinders to know the difference between lighting.
Mm-hmm.
Like the perspective of lighting is everything when it comes to art. And once you get that down, and you get the human anatomy down, you know how deep a person's muscles in certain areas should be. You know the anatomy, and then after you get that, then you get down the right lighting, and the right lighting adds the shading. Simple, man. And I didn't go to school for none of that shit. It's just common sense. I learned over years of just I don't even know. I just self-taught and watching people.
Mm-hmm.
I had 3 people argue with me from Royal Collectibles. Not the people that worked there, but people that came in when they saw the Yoda after even at the show. They was like, they said, "What school did you go?" I said, "I ain't go to school for that shit." They was like, "Yes, you did." I said, "No, I didn't." They said, "What, you?" I said, "Yeah, it's self-taught." They said, "No, you're not." I'm like, some people just have the talent, So that's why.
That's right. I mean, how many people, like take an artist, for example, who could draw on paper. all of them have been doing it since they were kids. Nobody taught them how to draw. They just naturally can look at something and draw it.
Yeah, it's just like singing.
Mm-hmm.
I know a kid. Well, I don't know him now, but it's like a long time ago. This kid that he used to mimic. This kid used to mimic kung fu movies, bro. Fucking dude used to do moves better than me, and I was training.
My god, I've seen some of these kids.
I mean,
videos on Facebook doing kung fu, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, there was one kid fighting with a bow staff, and I'm like, this dude's better than some professionals.
Yeah, it's a skill. This motherfucker used to mimic kung fu. Only thing he didn't do from the kung fu movies was scream hard and fly like 20 feet in the air. That's the only thing he didn't imitate. This fucking dude, he would run, jump, and do a front flip with hands, but without his hands, he used his fucking head. He would go flip and go bounce on his head and come back over the other side. This kid he used to do some. I think his name was Ulysses, as a matter of fact. He used to live in 131 Moore Street and Bushwick Projects in Brooklyn. And this motherfucker kid, this kid didn't know shit about karate. He that kid, only time he stepped by a karate when he was walking by. And this kid would do the flips. I mean, I had to learn all that shit. This kid, man, I'm pretty sure if he got to a street fight, he'd probably get his ass whooped. But the kid, like, when it come to show, the kid was bad. And the kid, he had shit. I used to be telling him, teach me that shit. I'm like, show me how to do that.
All right, boys. Have a good night. I'm gonna head out.
All right, man.
I'll see you guys.
Yeah, I saw there was a kid who was like a mini Bruce Lee. And he did everything from the and the shaking and the moves perfect. Yeah, all of that. And I'm like, man, this is shit crazy.
What the hell's going on? I came on, everybody leaving. What the fuck did I do?
That's the little.
Well, you know what it is. By the time you came in when it was on the air for like 2 hours.
Oh, you guys are on file. Oh shit! I didn't get until late because I don't have it on my phone yet, and I came up here looking at something I was looking at on eBay. And that's when I noticed this. Oh shit! I forgot today was Thursday. As a matter of fact, I thought it was Wednesday.
Yeah, but that's in the end, that's kind of what you hit the nail on the head. That. Really, you have no one to blame but ourselves.
Yeah, man. A lot of people don't like those 2 words. They don't want to hear it.
We'll see what happens. I mean, and the other part that you got to look at is if a company is going to put out a piece and it is a different character, support it. If you're going to sit there and make them make a new character, say, I ain't buying that. I'd rather buy another Batman. Well, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get another Batman. So friggin' do support the other characters. Make them sell, and they'll make more.
That's a good point.
It only makes sense. If we're X-Men collectors, and we want other X-Men, and we're tired of Wolverine, and we're tired of whatever, because he's the one that's made the most of the X-Men. Then go out when they do a new character, like, Magneto's coming out. Well, support it, and they'll make more. When Gambit comes out, support it, and they'll make more. If you don't, guess what? The next X-Men's going to be another Wolverine
because they already have the molds for it. It's cheaper.
So, when they did, for instance, Magic, I know you can't really see it, but she's down here. But anyway, it didn't sell a lot, so, they never made her again. Miss Marvel, she did okay. Now she sells for a shit ton of money. But they finally made a Captain Marvel many years later. They finally did a Phoenix and Jean Grey. But here's the thing. All these characters came out. Everyone wanted a Jean Grey. Jean Grey comes out. No one bought it, so it's limited to 500. That's great for me. It's an exclusive piece, but it's not great for getting other characters made. This, Daredevil, the same thing. ES of 500. Why? Because no one bought it. Electro, low ES, nobody bought it. So all the characters they're doing, nobody's supporting. So then don't look at the company and say, well, why do you keep giving us the same?
You know what it is too, Lou? I think the problem is, and it's like a curse. A lot of these companies are doing it, and the reason why a lot of people are not buying. These companies will make more money if they just, like, let's say for instance, like you just said, X-Men, right?
Mm-hmm.
People would love to buy them off. Like, can you imagine a nice 1/4 scale Jim Lee version of the X-Men? People would actually pay $500-$600 if they can get all the Jim Lee X-Men from the car. I mean, people would do it. But it's the same thing with Hot Toys. Hot Toys, when they first did the Expendable, they did Bonnie Ross. Everybody, some people brought it and they bitched about it. They bitched about it, right? And so then what happened was Hot Toys turned around, they lied. They made another Bonnie Ross. Then people were like, why are you making the same fucking figure? You make the other cast. Oh no, we're gonna make all the other ones. We're gonna make all the other ones for Expendables 2. They didn't do it. Same thing with Baby Doll. And
Good point.
The thing is, you have to fucking, if you're gonna make a piece, if you're gonna do an X-Men, don't sit there and call something X-Men, X-Men's this one, X-Men's that. Say X-Men. Don't use plural, because if you use plural, you automatically have people fucking thinking, oh shit. All right, they're gonna make all the other ones.
That's
right. You gotta stop doing everything. What the fuck is wrong with what I'm saying? It's like, wow, consistency is what sells. But it's like these companies, again, they just make the same shit over and over again. Like NECA. NECA, the smartest thing NECA did was they at least expanded the fucking, come on, these are $100 figures. These are 16 and a half inch fucking figures you can pick up in your local toy store. And what NECA did, consistent. They did all 4 of the Turtles, bro. And this is a big corporate company, yes. But they have their hands in so many other different toy lines, but they still came out and made these fucking 4 figures. Because one, they listened to their customers. 2, they knew what the customers wanted. And 3, you make more money when you do shit with consistency versus you just making Leonardo with like a battle damaged Raphael when he got jumped on a roof. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, like that's what you do, and these companies don't understand that. But again, us as customers are the reason why these companies are charging retarded amounts of money for shit.
Yeah, exactly. You hit the nail on the head. So when Sideshow was doing Marvel, we'll just take Marvel for example, and they announced we're going to do the Avengers. Well, you should have finished the whole Avengers line
already.
Then you came out and you got, all right, we're going to do the X-Men. But you only did certain X-Men. So every time now here's another perfect example. Guardians of the Galaxy. So you bring out 2 or 3 statues from the line, and guess what? We're not going to do the rest. So who the hell, no one's going to stick with you because you keep changing your mind. Finish a line and then move on.
I'm going to tell you something, Lou. Sideshow has great potential, but they're extremely lazy. Sideshow is very lazy. They want top dollar, and they only want to do with shit that really, really... Like, for instance, if you look at everybody who works there, I'm not one to judge, but a lot of these guys look like if you walk by them and they brush off against you, you're gonna want to run to the hospital and get a tetanus shot. Because half of them are into this crazy Twisted Sister type. Don't get me wrong. I love Twisted Sister kind of music. A lot of people look at me and they're like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah. Well, I'll be honest. When you first hit me up about that, and you're like, "No, why didn't you mention me?" I'm like, "I don't picture you as."
See, I listen to everything, brother. I listen to fucking music and I don't even understand them.
I thought I was one of the few people that knew who the hell Twisted Sister.
Oh man, come on, man. What? I named a whole bunch of their songs. I listen to everything. I listen to everything, Lou, but it's like a prime example. It's I don't know, man. These companies, man, you got Prime One, they make beautiful bases, but see, Prime One's problem is they are going bigger, and obviously, the bigger you go, people don't understand, but the bigger you go, the less money you spend on material. People think it's the opposite. No, it's not, because when you go on a smaller item, you waste more material. When you go on a bigger item, it's easier because you can stretch everything. You get more bang for your buck when you use more than when you use less. And it's not only is it less costly, but it's easier not only to maintain but to deal with because you get all the intricate designs and details you can't get with a smaller piece. So what they're doing is they're charging you. You're really paying for the fucking size of the. You're really paying more for the base than anything on Prime 1 stuff. Then you got Iron Studios. Iron Studios is they kind of took a seat to the back, and so did XM because XM was like what early like the year before last, like early last year, XM was
the hottest company.
Yeah, now they're not even like you hardly hear people talk about XM now. They took the shit. They fuck a back seat. If you in an SUV, they'll probably be tailgating you. They won't even be in a damn vehicle now. And it's like Sideshow is still in there, and I love Sideshow and Hot Toys because even though their prices are retarded, they're still a lot cheaper than the other competitors. But when you think about what you get from the other competitors versus what you get from them, it kind of makes you feel like, you know what? And a lot of people are doing this, which is sad. A lot of people selling their whole collection off. And they're like, fuck this company. I'm sick of these shit.
That's it. And we've seen it a lot.
And a lot of people like, you know what? And that's what people did in the Hot Toys community. A lot of people got rid of their Hot Toys because they got sick and tired of the price hikes. And then it's like, I spend top dollar for this piece. And then a year later, or not even that, fucking 3 months later, you make a newer version of the piece I got for less money than what I paid for this one. Then you're basically telling me, you know what, you can go fuck yourself. I'm gonna make as many of the same figures I want, and I don't care. You know, your piece is not even worth anything. And that's why a lot of people selling their Sideshows. Like I told you, that guy David who owns Antique Collectible Mall, right?
Mm-hmm.
This guy, he called me, and I told him I said, listen, I mean, to be honest, Lou, but I'm gonna tell everybody else out here. I went back old school. I'm going more into building my my 3 3/4 G.I. Joe line, and I always had a dream of G1, G2, and Beast War type Transformers. Only reason why I never followed it was because of the intimidation. I'm not saying intimidation. I mean the fact that I don't want to go out there and pay retarded amounts of money.
Yeah, I got you.
Because at the end of the day, they're not making them anymore. You can't get them, and people who sell them, they righteously have the right to sell them because it's called time and accumulation. You understand? So I'm more into that now, and it's like, to be honest, I'm to the point where I really don't even want to go pick up the fucking Bane and stuff no more. I really don't even want it. Bless you.
Well, you know what's funny, because you said this back in the day before I got back into statue. I was starting to pick up. I'm going to forget the name of the line, but I'm sure you'll know. It was a line of action figures that came. They were all Marvel. And they came with these bases. So they set up like a mini scene. And I was getting into those. That was before statues. Because I thought.
How small were these?
I want to say maybe 1/8 to 1/10 scale.
All right, you're not talking about the Marvel Selects. I'm trying to think of one.
They came with bases. So, like, take, for instance, Hawkeye. Because I had the Hawkeye. So Hawkeye came and he was standing on top of Ultron and he had an arrow, and on the tip of the arrow was Ant-Man. So they set up these little scenes. They came in a box that's about so big, and on the side was a picture so you could kind of display the boxes if you wanted to.
I forgot the name of that line. Dang.
But those things were so cool. And I was going to get into them before statues. Now I kind of wish maybe I did because, A, the money is a big difference between statues and action figures. But these really didn't have too many seams, so they didn't look too much like action figures. But you could get so many more for your money, and you could have this cool display. But things didn't work out that way. But it's kind of like you look back on things sometimes and say, I wonder what would have happened. Another line that I really loved from toys was the Star Wars ones that were all like moves. Like it was something of the Force line, and like they had a Luke Skywalker swinging his lightsaber.
Oh, you want the FX?
Yeah, and you could see. Yeah, so those things were cool too. So those, I had those for a long time, but then I sold them. But those are the kind of things I think back now, how cool it would have been if I just stuck with those.
I was actually watching it. Damn, I wish I had his I think it's called God, what's it? Something shit. What's his name? Let me see what's this dude's name, man? Something cosplay. And he does like those cheap Titan Hero figures that you can pick up in Toys R Us and places. He does a great job, man, for something so intricately cheap and available for nothing. Like this guy does a fucking great job.
You know how many people I've seen take those quarter scale NECA things,
Cosplay Chris. His name is Cosplay Chris.
Repaint them and have them look just as good as a statue.
Lou,
I've seen them make a base, mount it to the base, and then totally repaint.
Yes, sir. Repaint
the whole thing, and the paint made it look like a statue.
Beautiful. Yeah. He his name again for anybody out there who want to look is Cosplay Chris. That's capital COSPALY. So yeah, I said it right. And then space and then capital C for Chris. HRIS. So that's Cosplay Chris. And look at his channel, man. The shit he does. I mean, it's amazing. Like this guy takes those $10 and $20 figures and the shit he does with them.
Because you know which one I'm really tempted, especially with the fact that, you know, Sideshow's dicking around with doing DC pieces. That friggin' quarter scale NECA Penguin, the Danny DeVito one, is amazing. What? If I had you or someone make a base for it and then put it on, it would easily fit in. With
so funny, Lou. I'm actually looking to get one. It's been so long, and I've been so busy into so much other shit. I didn't even realize it came out like 8 to 12.
Yeah, that thing is really awesome.
Wow, it's beautiful though. I mean, I saw him at Comic Con. What 2000 was it 15? Yeah, it was 15. And it's beautiful. It is. I mean, that shit is nice. I mean, and that's another thing with NECA. NECA 1/4 scale stuff. If you put some of that 1/4 scale stuff next to a 1/4 scale Hot Toys or Intubate, figure you wouldn't know the difference. Only way you would.
Well, here's the perfect example. I'm a huge fan of Sin City.
Okay.
So I had found, it was at a Goodwill of all places. They had the quarter scale Hardigan. And I picked it up. It was only a couple of bucks. I went and I bought a base. I went and got some paint to do a little bit of layering to get the shadows. Threw a little bit of that on there, you know, brushed it in. And it looks damn good. And it sits right now on one of my cases. You know, because I had an empty spot. And it looks good. You couldn't tell. Unless you look at it real close, which you wouldn't if it was behind glass.
Right.
The damn thing looks just like a statue.
I believe you, man, because I believe you. Like that Elvis bust I did. I look at that and I look at, that's why I put Yoda right there, man. I look at Yoda and I just shake my head. I'm like, I still can't believe I did that shit. It's like sometimes you do things you like, I'm like, oh, I can't believe it. I think I'm gonna have to change his.
And to answer Terrell, the reason is because nothing sold. That's the problem. Everybody wanted Guardians of the Galaxy. So they did Gamora, no one bought the thing. They did. They did Angela, no one bought it. The only one that really sold good was the Captain Marvel. So when you look at it, that's your answer. Why they didn't do Drax, Star-Lord, because that's the problem. And that's what me and Mike just said a little earlier. If you don't support the pieces that come out that are the less popular characters, you're never going to see the rest of the line.
But see, Lou, they fuck up too because if they put out one of the main characters,
yes, I agree 100%. If Star-Lord was the first one done, it would have been a different story.
Yep. Like what they should have did was they should have did him, then Gamora, then they should have turned around and did Groot, because Groot is one of the most popular. Then they could have, or they could have did Drex, and they could have released Groot with, Rocket Raccoon, being that he's so small.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's how it should have been. Rocket should have been on Groot's shoulder.
If it ain't Quarter of the fucking Dead, Sideshow has no marketing skills. It's like they took a whole bunch of idiots who dropped out of college, who smoke weed and go to rave parties, and they just hire them. And it's like, oh, dude, I know business. Yeah, man, let's go do that, man. All right, fucking far out. And that's it. And this is the reason why. And it's like they used to be so humble and nice when they used to do the old silver screen monsters and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Now they defecate on the same companies, the same mom and pop hobby shops and comic shops that put them on the map and made them as big as they are now are the same ones that defecating on. And that just goes to show, like, Sideshow's a cutthroat company. At the end of the day, they're scumbags. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna kiss their ass. Like my year, like 2018, I'm adding a little bit of my 2017-16, but I'm adding a lot of my old school Mike Son 007 shit. I'm on this year. I'm on a whole different level. I'm on a straight, like, I'm not being no drama, but I'm not gonna be discreet. I'm gonna be straightforward and be like, yo, listen. Blah, 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 and that's it, man. Because, I deleted so many. I deleted over 120-something phone numbers, and I deleted about a good 70 YouTubers, man. Just people that I deleted so much, and I feel a good weight lifted. I just feel so good about a lot of shit, man. It is, but I don't even know what I want this year as far as statues. I haven't seen anything.
Well, that's the perfect example. We started when we started collecting. My God, our Sideshow order list was gigantic. Now last year I think maybe I picked up 4 or 5 pieces, if that, and this year maybe 2.
Wow.
And the following, it's so far for 18, nothing. So that shows, how
that's big.
They really don't care about the old collector anymore.
Well, they don't. It's all about the dollar.
They just want the new guys.
Not even. They don't. Yeah, you're right. They want the new guys. The new guys are dumb. Hate to say, but they're stupid. They just, a whole bunch of gullible idiots who just don't know what the fuck is going on, man. And I wish somebody, we had to learn the hard way.
Mm-hmm.
These new people coming in, they getting all of it in a raw. So it's like this. It's like a child, like my 9-year-old. My 9-year-old's smart because he sees a lot of mistakes and a lot of the shit that his brother and sister couldn't get away with. So he's like, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna go that route. So at the end of the day, the youngest one get the best of both worlds due to the fact that they get to learn from the other one's mistakes.
And that's what we always tried to do here, all of us.
This is true.
That was the goal with the chats and everything, was we wanted to educate the newer guys with all the mistakes we made, the growing pains we had to go through with collecting. So we gave our knowledge for free to say, hey, guys, don't screw up the way we did.
Yeah, sir.
So that I only hope people actually listen to it.
And it goes in one end out the other, brother. Like they say, you can lead the horse to the water, but you can't make him drink, man.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like it's sad, man. I've been back into my books. Shit, I still ain't paid for the books that I had sent in at Comic-Con. I still owe the money for it.
Yeah, you don't even want to know how many. I haven't had time for shit, but I have so many books that got to be bagged and boarded.
They got my books, don't they? They got them, Lou.
No, I know what you're talking about.
They got my fucking books. Yeah, I'm sure they keep it. I'm like, oh, listen, fuck that guy. Just sell it.
We're gonna sell them.
Oh shit! Oh my god, I can see it now. Yeah, this guy got, he's a YouTuber and he got locked up for shooting at, for going down to so-and-so in Florida and shooting at a whole bunch of people in the office. This guy's crazy. They got my books. They had me on the video. They got my books. Damn it, they got my books. Give them back. Oh my God. But yeah, man, YouTube, man, just at the end of the day, man, ain't nothing but love and respect up here, man. You know, it just angers us because we know we try to help.
We're just trying to let everyone know that in the end, if we want change, we've got to be the ones that initiate it.
Yeah.
By following through with these companies, because look, they don't. Let's face it, none of us are stupid. They only care about our dollars.
Yes, sir.
So that's how you talk to the company. If you don't like something, don't order it. Let it sit there, and guess what? They're not going to make it again.
You got
that's what it boils down.
You got some companies out there that they love to listen to the customer, you know.
Yep.
And unfortunately, Sideshow has never been one of them. I don't understand. I don't know why, but I think in a way it makes sense. It's an American company. These are arrogant Californians who just have this real weird, rude. If you're not part of like the rave, or if you're not gothic, or you're into this crazy skull and blood crazy shit all the time, we don't want to hear you. That's just basically it. I've met them, and you know that dude Caleb is not a stand-up guy. He's a lion sack of, you know, monkey feces, and you know I seen how they were building up the Heath Ledger Joker, and they use a lot of glue, and it's just like, you know, it's a company that, you know, they started off great with making good product at decent prices, and you know they basically had under quantity stuff, which is very important when it comes to collectibles. I mean, if you're gonna put out something at $1,200 or more, then why buy from you? I might as well just go to another. I might as well go to a damn toy store and just get a whole bunch of other shit. And
bro, what the hell is wrong with kids, man?
What happened now?
I just happen to be flicking through because I'm getting ready to shut the thing down, and there's somebody posted a video about kids eating those laundry packets as a challenge.
Oh.
And you see this one guy's drinking out of a laundry detergent bottle. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with kids today? Eating poison is a cool challenge on Facebook.
This whole earth is sick, bro. Everything now is sick.
Somebody said now kids are eating poisonous cleaning packets as a challenge. How about trying to read 2 books a month as a challenge?
That would kill them. That would kill them. That's the problem, man. That would kill them.
Here, look. This is from a nurse. They begin choking on their own blood because the chemicals erode their esophagus. So that's real brilliant idea, let me tell you.
Fucking people nowadays. People don't know what to do with themselves in this country. That's the problem. Too much freedom and too much craziness, man. Everybody just don't know what to do. You got
I know, guys, that was way off topic, but when I read it, I was like, I gotta bring this up because that's just absolutely absurd.
Yeah, well, welcome to Earth.
All right, but that's basically it for this week, guys. Hope everything goes well on the collecting front for everyone, and that everything's cool. And we'll see you next week. So have a great week and check us out next Thursday. Good night, everyone. Peace.
Yes, sir.